What's something that you're looking to accomplish here in the next 12 months? You have any goals?
Uh, yeah, I really my main focus right now is on our team and how do we best support agents? How do we help them grow their business within our business? Um, there are a lot of initiatives that we have on the horizon team wise that we're focusing on. But the other part of it is in the next 12 months, I need to have a laser focus on personally investing in real estate. And it's one thing that I have completely dropped the ball on. And I make excuses on why I don't personally invest, why I don't personally buy rentals, because it's like, Jim, all you do is work with investors and you don't invest yourself and you don't buy rentals and you don't have Airbnbs, and I don't. And I make excuses that I don't have the time. I'm focusing on too many things. I can't add it to my plate. But I've been. It's just such a owning real estate is such a benefit in so many ways. From the tax savings alone, it boggles my mind that I haven't put more effort into buying real estate. So over the next 12 months, or actually even over the next 45 days, I'm trying to secure a property and close it by December 31st of this year.
I love it.
And then next year, I really want to start. So in addition to the team, I want to start focusing on my own personal rental portfolio over the next 12 months and beyond. And really my personal production, I just want to maintain. So maintain my personal production, maintain those relationships, and grow the team, grow the value that we provide to them, and then grow my real estate portfolio.
I love it. Something to help you out, maybe hire an agent to be your investor agent for you to help alleviate the emotional attachment to some of those decisions. I'm like you. I got in originally from the HGTV, wanted to flip homes. That was my era.
Yep.
um, and found out that I just did more real estate sales on the retail side, and then I dabbled in flips here and there, meaning one one or two every couple years. And then just this year, my wife and I, we went out and got two
Oh,
long-term investments and one Airbnb. And she's probably on the verge of killing me and or divorcing me because I mean, here's the thing though, right? Like, you mentioned, tax saving benefits and all those things. And here's why I say that is because it's stretching us, right? Like it's pushing us outside of our comfort zone. We would be living a little bit more comfortably if we didn't have those things. But I know long term for what our goals are and what we're trying to accomplish, even within the next 15 to 20 years, this pain on the other side of this pain right now is going to be the rewards that we want. And it's the same thing in real estate, right? Like prospecting sucks, but on the other side of
yeah.
prospecting are your clients, right? Are the rewards, having to stay dedicated and working the late night hours of doing showings. On the other side of that are closings. So I know. So I'm encouraging you. I'm excited for you to. But that might be one thing that you think about, right? Is hey, I need to go have an agent find me the deals and lay out the numbers in front of me, so that way I'm not emotionally attached. It's more of a business transaction, because that might help you with some of that clarity around it.
Yeah, that's a really good thought, and I'm sure that we have agents on our team that would love to start to present deals, not just to
Yeah,
me, but just hey, I found this opportunity because everybody should be. If you're licensed, you should be buying and owning your own real estate as well.
yeah,
So that's definitely something I'm gonna chew on and see if I can push our team members to start to
yeah,
bring opportunities to the team. And yeah,
yeah.
if it's something that makes sense, then maybe one of our team members can jump on it too.
That's awesome, Jim. What's a 5 year goal for you? What's something you want to do in 5 years?
My overarching top of mind theme is just time. I want to get more of my time back. Time is free, but it's priceless, they say. And having a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, so that pretty soon they're, or even right now, they're going to be at the point where they're just doing so much in their lives, and I've only got them where they're going to, like me until they're what, 14, 15, 16, something like that. So time is really ticking away for me right now. It's something that really weighs heavily on me, that I want to make sure that I am not only available to be to watch them grow up, but that I'm present as well.
Mhm.
So when you're the hustle and bustle of real estate and owning your own business, and working two full-time jobs essentially, that creates a ton of distractions that I want to just figure out how to better manage them, how to alleviate them, so that I can be present. Because in many cases, I might be at gymnastics practice, but if I'm on my phone and
Yeah.
I've got something in the back of my mind, an issue that I'm dealing with at work, then I'm not able to be present in the moment with my family. So
Yeah.
that's actually an immediate goal, but it is my 5-year goal as well, that I am doing the right things. I'm starting to look at additional streams of income that I can just buy more and more of my time back, and focus on family. So I want to do that through building a real estate team, uh, passive income through real estate. So I put it in
Mhm.
quotes because it's never passive. Owning rentals, you know it right now.
Yeah.
So doing things that are outside of just my personal production, because right now my personal production, if I stop, everything stops.
Yeah.
So I want to look at different avenues to be able to just continue to allow me to create more and more time for myself, not for myself, but for my family.
Sure, sure. Um, what's a legacy goal for you? What's something that you're trying to accomplish or hit when you're no longer here?
That's also something I've been thinking. I just turned 40, so you start to have all these like you go through that next phase of where your priorities shift again. Your what's important, when you were 25 is no longer important to you, and so from a legacy standpoint, that is something else that I'm pretty focused on right now. Is how do I uh, one thing that I think is missing in most people's lives is financial literacy. You don't really
Mhm.
learn too much about it in high school. You don't really learn too much about it in college, unfortunately. And a lot of it happens on like YouTube. YouTube's the best university ever created.
Yeah.
And so I think there is a big lack in financial literacy and financial planning when you're young. So I'm looking at things right now for my daughters, that how can I help mold them into financially literate adults, but what can I start doing right now to invest on their behalf, that they could be functionally retired by the time they're 30.
Yeah.
If I'm able to, so when I look at my own rental portfolio, I'm actually thinking about not just for my family, but what is something that I can start to build and then pass on to my daughters, that would allow them to uh, focus on what they're passionate about. So to me, it's like if one of my kids wants to be an artist and that's what they're passionate about, I'm guessing there's probably not a ton of money in being an artist. But if it's something that they're really passionate about, how can I help them allow them focus on what makes you happy, what you're passionate about. And I've built this, and you will continue to build it, something that will help to allow you to focus on your passions, instead of focusing on how do I make ends meet, how do I make money in a job that I don't love. So my legacy is how do I pass on education about business and financial literacy, and then how do I also start investing for them now at the age of 5, so that by the time they're 30, 40, 50, they're set.